And obviously the rep work, the volume work, that's where we get stronger. The heavy work, that's great for stimulus and obviously getting confident handling heavy weight, which is very important because we can't just lift reps all the time and expect to get good at doing singles. There has to be a bit of both. It is definitely a skill you have to practice within reason, and that's why when we do those heavy singles, they're not always maxes. They're generally sub-max, just under your max, so we can still focus on technique. And welcome back to your favorite channel on YouTube, Cold Strength. It is bench day, it is motherfucking chest day. We love that. Today, obviously the goal is to bench something heavy. So if my shoulders are playing nice, I'm gonna push that and get a top set in with some heavy back down work as well for a bit of volume. But if my shoulders aren't feeling amazing, I'm gonna just scale it back and just do the volume at a moderately heavy weight because we still wanna get that solid work, and obviously the rep work, the volume work, that's where we get stronger. The heavy work, that's great for stimulus and obviously getting confident handling heavy weight, which is very important because we can't just lift reps all the time and expect to get good at doing singles. There has to be a bit of both. It is definitely a skill you have to practice within reason, and that's why when we do those heavy singles, they're not always maxes. They're generally sub-max, just under your max, so we can still focus on technique, not get too crazy, not get too messy. As that's why we do that. So hopefully, today top set, back down sets is ideal. Obviously I'm on the path back to my PR, which is 260 kilos. My lifetime goal is 600 pounds, so that's the goal. 600 pounds is 272.5 kilos, so it's quite a big bench. And I've been close before, and I know I can get back there again. When I did that originally, my life was powerlifting, and it was just fucking eyes on the prize, and everything outside of that didn't exist. Now obviously, life changes, and you get new priorities, different things. But it's still something that I need to check off that list. Otherwise, obviously, I won't be very happy. There's a few goals that I need to check off. That's one of the big ones. So you bet your ass we're going to get there. And, it starts in the gym every day, brick by brick. It could be a little unmotivating to be so far off my max. The heaviest I've benched in recent times is 220 kilos. So, a lot of work to do, but you've got to enjoy the process. You've got to actually love that part of it. You've got to love the struggle, love the battle, love the fight. You can't just be, thinking about the destination, because if you do that, you're never going to appreciate it, and you're probably never going to get there because you've really got to love what you do. Be passionate about what you do. Anyway, I'm going to crack into this now. Heavy bench day. I'm fucking pumped. Let's get it, baby. All right, so warming up now on the bench. Now, I always start with an empty bar. I don't care if you bench 100 kilos or 300 kilos. Start your bench press with an empty bar. I think that's a fucking good rule, okay? No one's too strong to bench an empty bar. But before this, I do a bit of other work as well. I activate my lats, so I do some lat pull downs, and I really think about, the position of my shoulder blades when I'm doing that. So, when I'm bench pressing, obviously I'm thinking about retracting and depressing my shoulder blades as much as I can. So when I'm doing lat pull downs, at the bottom of the range here, I think of it as, being in that reverse bench press position. So pulling the weight in, squeezing, retracting, depressing your shoulder blades, laying them back out again. So it's kind of like that reverse movement that I'm doing for my warm-ups. And then I jump onto the empty bar, and then we work up to that top set. So we'll get cracking now. Let's go. Heading off. Yeah. See you, bro. Say bye, Jake. Bye, Jake. Bye.
There you guys.
Oh, yeah, head up this one, baby. We're good.
Yeah.
Now, pay attention today to my breathing when I bench press, or lack of breathing. It's very different to squats and deadlifts. I'll breathe in generally before I unrack the barbell, and I'm going to try and hold my breath for the remainder of that set. Sometimes I'll take a quick breath, but I'm thinking about really holding that brace instead of letting it out and having to get it again. But I'll talk more on this as we go, because I think that's something that will help a lot of people. Second set of fucking 60. Nice and easy, baby. Let's go. Easy as you like, baby. 2 plates next, 100 kilos. Let's go. See you, bro.
See you, bro.
All right, so I chucked 1 plate on the bar. Now, generally, I'll do 2 quick sets with this. When I'm warming up, obviously, I want to get the majority of my reps at the lower percentage of weight. So, 60, 100, 140 kilos even. That's where I'm getting my rep work in. I'm not getting my rep work in at the heavier weights. I'm saving my energy because we need to save that energy for the top sets. There's no point doing sets of 10 at 60, at 100, at 140, and fatiguing yourself. So think about, powerlifting is very different to things like bodybuilding because our goal, our priority is moving heavy weights and moving it well. Okay, so we can do all the volume and stuff afterwards, but there's no point being beat up, being fatigued, and having a fucking huge pump, and you haven't even got to your top set yet. So keep that in mind. A lot of people over-warm up. So yeah, we'll crack into this with a couple sets, and we'll move on. I'll take a big breath before I unrack it and hold it. There we go. So yeah, hold the breath, 5 reps, held the brace, happy days. All right, so next warm up, 100 kilos on the bar. I'll get maybe 4 reps in here. I did 2 sets of 5 at 60. I'll do a set of 4 here. Easy work. Now when I'm setting up for a bench press, you see I slide behind the bar first. That's because I want to bring my feet back into the right position, exactly where I want them. I'm going to set my hands on the barbell. At the moment, my ring finger is kind of on the ring. Normally I'm a bit wider, but shoulder pain has forced my hand, you could say, back in. So hands on the bar, and now I'm going to swing under the bar. I'm going to keep my feet where they are. I'm going to slide down, and hopefully the barbell's kind of over my nose. That's kind of the position we want to be in here. So I get a big breath. There we go. Shoulder blades, squeezing them down towards my ass as hard as I can. Drive my heels into the floor as hard as I can, even though they're not touching the floor. That's where I'm driving them. Barbell's over my nose. Big breath, unrack, 4 reps. Easy. 4 reps up and down. Hold that breath. Easy as you like. All right, so 140 kilos on the bar, and I'll start putting equipment on now. So wrist wraps and a belt. If you want wrist wraps, you want belts, you want sleeves, head to Cerberus, Australia, Cerberus Strength. Use the code COLT10, get a little discount. I'm a big fan of these wraps, these sleeves. I actually use the deadlift shin sleeves on my elbows. They're thinner, so not quite as thick, maybe not as supportive on paper, but I like the length better and the fit better. So yeah, they don't really give me kilograms on the bar or anything like that. They're just a nice bit of compression, keeps the pain away a little bit. Happy days. But 140 on the bar. This is my body weight, so I'll switch on now. Still pretty easy work. I might just do 3 reps here. 3 reps, smoke them if you got them. And yeah, I'm keeping it consistent. All my setup is the same from my first set to my last set. It's creating habits and rituals, essentially. That's how we get fucking good. Everything stays the same, baby. Repetition, repetition, creating habits. I'm gonna smoke this shit. Easy peasy, baby. We'll make a 30 kilo jump now. I'll go to 170 and start hitting singles, and we'll gauge where we're at. So yeah, feeling good so far, feeling good. Everyone say hello to Sarah. Sarah's the crazy girl that ran across the screen the other week in one of the videos. She's kind of, you're normal-ish. No, not really.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Everybody here is kind of fucked up. Kind of works. But you're pretty strong, huh?
I'm getting there.
What's your biggest deadlift?
Biggest deadlift is 175 kilos.
175. What's your goal?
My goal is 210.
210. Next comp is?
October, 4 weeks out.
Yep.
Yep.
What are you going to hit there? 180?
Hopefully 180, yes.
Ooh, that's pretty strong.
180.
Fucking up.
Let's do it.
She's going to get it. And now I'm going to bench just 170. Probably my second last warm-up, I'd say.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's definitely easier when you have someone unracking for you. So if you can do that, do that. I'm not talking to you. But everything's about you, Sarah.
Go.
Yeah. Whew, happy days.
Yoo-hoo.
Thank you. But that felt pretty good. 170 moving, like 169, baby. Happy days. Happy days. We'll go maybe 190 next. Last warm up. See how it feels. Let's go, baby. All right, so 190 kilos loaded on the bar. You know, fingers crossed. This is my last warm up, but you know, it's really time to fucking switch on now. You know, this is important, this warm up, because if it doesn't go well, then I don't have the right to go heavier. So, you know, this is kind of sets the tone for the rest of the session. So we can't be fucking around now. Got to get it done. Let's fucking go. You good? Come on.
Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, baby. Woo. We're feeling good, baby. We're feeling good. Let's go 200 for a double. Let's do that. Let's do that. We did it for a single 2 weeks ago. I reckon I can double it and make it even easier. That's fucking progress. Let's go, baby. All right, so 200 kilos is loaded on the bar. Last warm up, 190, moved really fucking well, so very confident here. Now my goal here is to hit 200 kilos for a double with either more kilos left, you know, in the tank or an extra rep left in the tank. Either way, it's not a maximum effort single, or a double, sorry. It's not a max effort double. RPE 8 to 9, ideal, nothing over a 9. We want to leave that little bit of juice. We've got some back down work to go still, and we don't want to hit the ceiling. It's not about hitting the ceiling, it's about setting ourselves up week after week to progress. So sometimes, you know, just swallow that bitter pill, leave a few kilos in the tank, and it will serve you in the future. So hitting the ceiling too often will send you fucking back to the floor. I promise you that. I'm gonna get ready for this now. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I used to actually bench a lot once upon a time. I benched 260 once upon a time. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's depressing now. All right, no more peasant. Let's get this shit. Come on! Two reps. Put it down.
Let's go, come on.
Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty fucking happy with that. I definitely could have got that third rep or added, you know, 5 or 10 kilos for a double. So I'm fucking happy, to be honest. That's really cool. Progress. I mean, it's a long way off my best, obviously, but progress feels really nice, especially when it's been hard to come by due to injury and things like that. So shoulders are playing nice. I think it's time we get rolling now with bench, and we'll start seeing some progress. So 220 will be on the bar in a couple weeks time, no doubt. And then we're back in business, baby. Let's go. All right, so top set, A moved really well. Now I've got 170 on the bar. Probably gonna rack out, I reckon, two sets of 6, you know, focusing on quality of movement, really smooth, you know, perfection, as close to perfection as possible. The top set is for stimulus. Obviously, we do want nice technique as well, and it wasn't too bad, but it can always be better. And how do we make it better? Well, you've got to do the work in the percentages that aren't maxes. So anything, you know, around, I think, you know, 60 to 75%, maybe 80% is a good sort of range to really focus on technique. So we'll crack into this, a couple sets of 6, maybe 2 sets, maybe 3, I doubt it though, because I want to do another back down set after that at 140 for an AMRAP. The goal is to beat 15 today, so we'll get it done. Yeah. Still focusing on doing everything the same, guys. So, you know, setting my feet, I'm setting my hands on the barbell. I'll take a big breath under the bar, unrack and go, baby. 6 reps, easy fucking work. Yeah. As expected, you know, 6 reps. I could have done 8 quite comfortably, but there is no need to, because we just got to keep progressing without quite touching that ceiling. And I'll keep saying that until you guys get it, because that's how you progress. We do not hit maxes every session, you know. There's a time and place. Right now, quality, that's what we're after. Yeah, I'll take a few minutes and we'll go again. Probably 6 to 8 minutes rest. I don't need a full recovery for this. I'm not absolutely busting my ass, so we'll be sweet soon. Let's go. All right, so second set of 170. You know, I want to give you guys a quick tip as well. If you really want to get fucking 10, 20% stronger instantly, you know, there's only one way to do that. And, you know, it is looked down upon by some people, but we're just being real. I'm here to be real with you. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, you can be all of that without it. But at the end of the day, guys, if you want to be 10 to 20% stronger instantly, I think you know what I'm talking about. You need to wear Cult Strength. So head to cultstrength.com and pick up your merch now, and you'll be 10 to 20% stronger. For those of you who thought I was talking about steroids, shame on you. Shame on you, motherfucker. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Hey, big titties. Big, juicy titties. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Yeah, baby. God damn. Easy. Little cheeky pause at the end, just for good measure. Just for good measure. But now, I'll put 140 on the bar, 3 plates, and I've got to beat 15. Hit 15 last week, and when I get to 20, I'll pretty much, you know, do 150 the next time until I get to 20, and then do 160, etc. So that's the goal. Ooh, these titties are feeling full. Let me tell you right now. And Cult Strength clothes also make you hotter. Like, you just look sexier. Like, women would want you, you know? Gotta fight them off with a stick. God damn. Whew. Moving on. Okay, so this is my final set of flat bench. 140 kilos. That's pretty much my body weight. So the goal is to beat 15 reps, which I did last week. So we'll see how we go. I don't have a spotter, so I don't want to have to push to absolute failure, but we'll see. I do some silly shit sometimes, but it's only 140, so worst case scenario, nothing serious should happen. Famous last words. Let's go. Come on, baby. We're moving these, baby, up and down. Up. Pretty sure that was 17. So that's good. 2 up from last week. I probably could have got the 18th out, but we'll take 17. Knowing that I definitely could have got 18, right? Anyway, not too far off 20. Maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks off it, so happy days. I'm going to move on to some incline variation now, so I'll get my breath back and we'll do that. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to do some incline press now with the Swiss bar. I've never done this variation before. Usually with a barbell, it fucks my shoulders real bad, so I'm hoping that with the Swiss bar, it's not too bad. And that way I can get some incline work in at a reasonably heavy weight. It's not overly heavy, it's 110 kilos. Keeping in mind I've just done 4 sets of working bench, so I'm not fresh by any means, and this is really going to focus on, I'm going to use this to focus on really squeezing with my chest. Really, I want to focus on a bit of that chest development now. I've done that heavy bench work. This is supplementary, this is complementary to that, so working on a different angle, a different grip. You can hit some triceps, you can hit some upper chest, really focus on some of those things, which is nice. It's nice to have a balanced approach to training, and at the end of the day, a balanced approach, as in being strong in all angles, is how you get fucking strong. You don't get strong by neglecting things. So we'll get cracked into this. A couple sets, maybe 2 or 3 sets. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Woo. 12 reps, and I'm not sure if you heard that fucking helicopter flying overhead. It sounded like it was fucking on top of the gym. That was noisy. But 12 reps, pretty easy. 2 more sets. We'll go 2 more sets and we'll fucking get that volume. We'll get that volume because we want those fucking big old titties, baby. Let's go. Set 2, 12 reps again. With the incline, it's not like you have to touch your chest with the barbell. Usually I find with an actual barbell, it causes me so much discomfort that I can't, being in that position. But I found that with the neutral grip just then, it was pretty good. So I'll try and touch my chest with every single rep, because when you can use a full range of motion, it's always better to. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See, on that fucking set, I get this thing in the back of my left shoulder sometimes, like it gets caught, it gets stuck, and it's a fucking uncomfortable feeling just getting to the lockout from that part to that part there. So I don't know if it was obvious on the video, but I was struggling to actually push it that last inch towards lockout just due to the fucking discomfort in the back of my shoulder. Nothing to do with the normal front of the shoulder stuff. I think that's just an old thing that's flared up sometimes. I'll try and maybe release my rear delt to under the ladder bit before I do my next set. Hopefully it feels a little bit better. The weight wasn't difficult, it's just very uncomfortable working through that lockout range. So see how we go for the next one. Okay, so third and final set of this before I move on. Another set of 12, that'll be 3 sets. That's another 36 reps at 110 kilos. So 36 times 110, you do the math. That's more volume, you just, you add it up. And it does, it adds up, volume during a session. So we'll get this done. We'll fly through this and then we're gonna fucking punish the chest, obviously to finish. Let's go, baby. Whew. Yeah. Oh no, I'm stuck. Fuck. I'm just kidding. I had you. I fucking had you there, didn't I? Shit, man. Whew, okay. That's that done. I will probably move on now to some pin press. And I might utilize a flatter angle for this one and really just blow those pecs out. Plenty of reps, drop sets, till failure. Till failure we go. Time and place, baby. So a machine, a pin press, there's a much less chance of injury when you max out when you go for reps because you only have to push up and down. You don't have to stabilize it. You don't have to worry about the bar path back and forward. It's already locked in. Just push as hard as you can. So if you're gonna, go crazy, go to failure and things like that, I definitely recommend doing it, something like a machine, or even a dumbbell if you have to, but avoid doing it too often with a heavy loaded barbell. You're much, much more likely to fuck yourself up. So, take that advice if you want. All right, so we'll finish off with 3 sets of these. Now my focus on this movement, the full stack itself, isn't overly heavy, but I'm gonna focus on time under tension and tempo during the eccentric and really load up my pecs. So on that first heavy set will be tempo, time under tension, and then the drop down, when I drop the weight back, it'll just be repped out until failure. I'm gonna do this 3 times. So this is gonna fucking hurt, but we love to chase that pain. We love to chase the pump. Oh yeah, we do, baby. Let's get it. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. 2 more. 1 more. Shoulder back. Oh, fuck. Now we rep it out, baby. God damn. Oh, you fucking dog. Man, fatigue sets in really quick. 2 more times, 2 more of that. 2 more of that and I will have achieved the pump of my dreams. God damn. Second set. I have a feeling it's gonna get drastically harder. One more. Yeah, fuck. Always getting harder, baby. Burning out now, fucking hell. Whoosh, whoosh, ha. Whoosh. Fucking hell. Baby. Final set. Let's go. And that is the session done. A shitload of bench, a fuckload of incline bench, and a piss ton of pin press on the flat angle. You know, it is what it is, baby. That was a lot of chest. You know, I want to build a big fucking chest. I want that big bench. I talk about it all the time. And, you know, I'm feeling better and better each week now. My shoulders are giving me less grief every session. I'm getting stronger again. You know, my body weight is going up. You know, things are moving in a really positive direction. You know, I'm happy with how things are. You know, I love putting these videos together for you guys. I hope you like, you know, the mic'd up format. You know, if you really do like it, please let me know and I'll keep doing it, you know. Obviously, you know, the merch, the online store is up and running. We got programs, we got merch, and, you know, this is a bench session, so I'll let you in now. The next program that I fucking deploy is a bench-only program. It is a monster bench builder. You know, that's what it's about. I'm excited to bring that to you. I've been working on it for a while now because I know a lot of you fuckers don't like training legs. So if you're not going to train legs, you better have a huge chest and a huge bench. You know, that's where it's at. So if you're not going to fucking do everything, you better be fucking good at what you do. But, you know, to celebrate how all these things are going at the moment and how things are really starting to flow, I want to play a game, okay? Now listen closely. You have the opportunity right now to win an ebook training program valued at $100, absolutely free, no catch. You only have to get one thing right, okay? Now I'm gonna step off camera in a moment, and what I want you to do is to listen very closely and identify the sound that you hear. If you can accurately tell me what it is that you are hearing by dropping a comment and letting me know, I will send you a free ebook valued at $100. the God Killer 1.0, the original 12-week strength program. It will turn you into a fucking monster. Tell you right now. You know, I put this program together after doing it myself, and I got insane results. So you really can't afford to not have it, and all you have to do is tell me what this sound is. Are you ready? You get one chance. Listen very closely. Listen very closely. Okay? Now, $100 is on the fucking line. Are you ready? Tell me what this sounds like. All right. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. I'll give you a little hint. It doesn't rhyme with hack or butt crack. It doesn't rhyme with that. So have a guess. And if you get it right, I'm going to send you a free program. That's what I told you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm a nice guy. Sometimes. But I hope you enjoyed this session. You know, I'd love some feedback. Please drop a comment. You know, I really appreciate it when you guys do that. You know, if you can subscribe to the channel, like my content, you know, everything you do like that, it helps me with the algorithm, because the algorithm, unfortunately, seems to be against me as always, because I'm not PC. And it is what it is. I'm not going to sell out. So the more you guys share this and engage with it, the more it will get out there, and the happier that will make me. You know, I put in 20, 30 hours a week of work for this YouTube channel because I love it. And there's, you know, not a lot that I get back financially for that. So if you can do that for me, that would absolutely mean the world, and I would be incredibly grateful. But, you know, until next time, you know, I would just like to say blessings to all of you. And I want to speak favor over every single one of you that is here watching me, supporting what I do. I truly appreciate you. So blessings to you. Infernal blessings from our Father in hell. May you have a blessed day and go to the fucking gym.